Legislative session starts next Tuesday, and it's Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick who will decide what legislation lives and dies in the Senate. He's on Inside Texas Politics this weekend, so we turn now to the host of that show, Jason Whiteley. And Jason, what are the issues that you expect the Lieutenant Governor to prioritize?
Yeah, Mike, good to see you again. Top of the list for the lieutenant governor and for most of lawmakers in Austin is property taxes, reducing property taxes. Lawmakers will have a $27 billion surplus. Now, constitutionally, they have to save about half of that, but they want to spend, most of the other half to lower the amount of property taxes that you and I pay all the time. There are other things that Dan Patrick is really interested in doing. He wants to increase the pay for, sheriff's deputies and sheriffs themselves in rural counties across the state. He wants to add 4 or 5 more mental health hospitals. And Mike, keep an eye on this one because this is going to start percolating here within a few weeks. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick wants to make criminals serve a mandatory 10-year sentence in Texas prisons if they commit a crime with a gun. Lots going on, not a lot of Republican red meat right now, but a lot more policy-oriented issues as lawmakers return to Austin.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how that works out. And let's stick with the legislative session for a moment here. I know the Texas House elects its speaker on day one, and boy, we've all seen the drama playing out in D.C. Any chance that might happen in Austin?
Yeah, a lot of drama in D.C. The short answer for us in Texas is no, we're probably not going to see that. For our viewers to explain kind of how this works, the state representatives, the members of the Texas House of Representatives, they are the ones who actually elect one of their members to be the Speaker of the House. The current Speaker is Dade Phelan. He's running again. He's running against a fellow Republican named Tony Tinderholt. He's from Arlington. Now, Tinderholt and a group of Republicans are mad at their own colleague Phelan because Dade Phelan and some of his predecessors have been letting Democrats chair a handful of committees that decide laws. Now, these Republicans like Tinderholt say that, listen, Republicans have the majority. There's no reason that Democrats should be having any say at all since Republicans are in charge here. It's unlikely anything is going to change with that. Phelan is likely going to be reelected. The big difference between Texas and D.C. is that Democrats in Texas are likely going to be voting for Dade Phelan just like they did last time unanimously.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Jason, thanks always for the time. And remember, folks, you can hear more from Jason on the podcast Y'all-itics, and you can also watch Inside Texas Politics right here on KIII Sunday morning at 5.